Let's talk about something nobody in MMA media has the courage to say. Gable Steveson didn't just win in 15 seconds, he exposed a lie. A lie the UFC heavyweight division has been selling for years. Everyone's out here pretending that heavyweights are these technical giants, that they're chess players with 260 pounds of fight IQ. Bro, stop. Gable walked in with one weapon, forward pressure plus Olympic mechanics, and he sent a grown man to the shadow realm in a quarter of a minute. 15 seconds. That's not a fight, that's a physics lesson. And here's the controversy nobody wants to hear. The UFC has been protecting heavyweights behind the illusion of power, but Gable just proved most of them can't handle real geometry. Watch the clip again. It wasn't even the punch that killed him. It was the angle. Gable shifted his weight a half beat early, collapsed space on the short line, and forced Swanson into a blind stance pivot. That's wrestling geometry applied to striking. Not power, not a lucky shot, not heavyweight chaos. Pure mechanics. And before you fanboys cry about it, yes, I know Swanson isn't a top guy. That's the point. A top heavyweight shouldn't look like a regular amateur when pressure is applied by an elite mover. Do you know how many UFC heavyweights rely on long-range telegraphed power shots that only work on guys that stand still? Gable's entire style breaks that template. The UFC isn't ready for someone like him. Not because of his wrestling only, but because of the way he moves. You put Gable against half the roster right now, and they're drowning in angles they've never seen. And yes, I said that. And yes, cry about it in the comments. Clip it, stitch it, argue with your uncle, I don't care. The truth is the truth, even when it hurts your favorite fighter. Heavyweights aren't slow because they're big. They're slow because they never learned to move. Gable, however, did. And before you scream, but he hasn't fought anyone. Bro, if you understand movement, you can see the trajectory. 15 seconds was all the tape anyone needed. If you want the full breakdown, not just the hype, not the headlines, not the WWE crossover memes, but the mathematical blueprint behind why that knockout was a geometric inevitability, you already know where we map the angles. Spiralcombat.com/bets. And yeah, we also accept Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and USDC starting today if you want instant access, but forget the payment method. Don't just ignore what Gable Steveson just told the entire UFC heavyweight division. Adapt or get